baby, got me staring at you. So I'm crazy, won't you bend that back for me? We won't stop, got your feet both locked. You get to fly with me.
So I had a poll on Twitter yesterday asking you guys how you prefer my videos, the length of my videos, and the winner out of the 3 options was from 6 to 11 minutes long with a 60% of the vote. So a lot of people prefer short videos, just like me personally. So let's not waste one more second and get straight into the analysis. Bitcoin weekly for the shorter term view. As I have been saying, we are in the process of bouncing on the 200-week moving average. This means that in bigger time frames we are bouncing. It doesn't matter if we have little ups and downs in smaller time frames. We are in big time frames bouncing, and I expect this bounce to continue even if we come back down to retest the 200-week moving average. What I expect, as I have been saying in almost every video, I expect the price to touch the 20-week moving average eventually before seeing an actual correction, you know, any serious sell-off or correction. I expect the price to touch the 20-week moving average, which is at around the same level with the diagonal resistance line. Daily candles for Bitcoin for a little bit more shorter term view. We are consolidating with volatility between the level of 3,500 more or less and 4,200. So expect continuation, and continuation means consolidate in this range, which means for the short-term trading, you can attempt to buy support and sell resistance and continue to do that until you are proven wrong and your stop loss is hit. But for now, I expect continuation, which means consolidation with this much volatility until we touch the diagonal resistance line and the 20-week moving average on the weekly time frame, which are at around the same level, because this downtrend resistance line and the 20-week moving average are downtrending at around the same speed. So by the time the price touches these lines, if it goes sideways, both of these lines will be at around the same level here, and then is when I expect rejection. 4 hours, absolutely nothing different with the daily chart. We are consolidating within this range, as I just said, so you can go into this chart for the shorter term trading into the 4-hour chart and buy support and sell resistance. Buy support and sell resistance until when? Until proven wrong, until one of these lines breaks, either in the upside or in the downside, and then we'll take it from there. NEO weekly, so the same as Bitcoin and many other coins. We are bouncing in bigger time frames, and I expect this bounce to continue because it has only started. We just had one retracement, you know, since we started bouncing here. So I expect prices to go up to the 20-week moving average for most of the coins. And again, this 20-week moving average is at around the same level with the downtrend resistance, main downtrend resistance that's been dictating the whole bear market. So I expect to get there before seeing any serious sell-off. Daily. On the daily, we can see something similar with Bitcoin BTC, which is that we are consolidating in this range between support and resistance, which are these blue lines here. So the support is at $7 and the resistance is at $10. If you're doing the short-term trading, you can again attempt to buy support and sell resistance until you are proven wrong. And in the 4 hours for NEO, not much more other than what we've seen on the daily already. We're consolidating, if you see here, between support and resistance. So I expect this to go back up to touch resistance eventually from here, because we're bouncing in bigger time frames. So these are your levels between $7 and $10, and even if we go here to $6 or $6.50, this would still, you know, qualify as a horizontal channel here. So it would still be consolidating unless we start breaking previous lows here, but I really doubt that, because there's so much support at these levels for crypto in general. Cardano versus the US dollar, weekly candles. This one is a little bit different because it already touched the diagonal resistance line. It wanted to break above it, but it kind of didn't do it, and it got a lot closer from the 20-week moving average already. So we're a lot closer. So yeah, the pattern is a little bit different. However, we are still bouncing here. We are still in the process of bouncing. We just had one retracement within this bounce. So I expect this generally to continue to go up along with the rest of the crypto markets. Let's look at the daily. On the daily, we can see more clear here that the price did actually go outside this main downtrend resistance line. It came back down below it for a second, and now it's outside the line again. However, guys, this is not a breakout. Usually, more often than not, when very significant lines are broken, usually you have breakouts with volume, you know, a sharp movement in price and a spike of volume. But this doesn't happen 100% of the times. In this case, for Cardano, we didn't have the confirmation of a breakout because we didn't have a sharp movement in price nor in volume. So this is not a breakout. And as it happens sometimes, the price just will go outside the line, but just normal, you know, it could continue to go sideways. It doesn't, you know, this didn't trigger any target because there hasn't been an actual breakout. The price is simply going through the line like nothing was happening. Now what we can see here is that we're forming an upwards channel, which is actually bearish because it's a bear flag type pattern when you have a vertical move down and then you start going up but slowly like grinding up. That's usually bearish because it's a bear flag. So, however, we had a bullish cross here on the 20 and 50 daily moving averages here. So this is a buy signal, it's a bullish signal, which means it signals that it's going to go up. It's still bouncing. So I don't discount the possibility of the price going back up here to touch resistance one more time, and then from there breakdown, you know, along with the rest of the market is a possibility. Let's look at the 4 hours. Yeah, basically the same for the 4 hours, guys, and the same that I said for Bitcoin BTC and for NEO. You usually what you want to do is trade continuation, and continuation in this case is up in the upside for the smaller time frames. I'm in the 4 hours, is up because it's doing an uptrend channel. So this uptrend channel is a bearish pattern. However, until it breaks, it's going up. It's doing higher highs and higher lows very clearly here. So what you do is you buy support, sell resistance, buy support, sell resistance until you are wrong and your stop loss is hit. So I think this could go up to the top of the channel here. Plus we're bouncing here on the 200 period moving average as well in this time frame. So we could be bouncing here, make it, you know, to the top of the channel again, and then I would for sure, if I owned any Cardano, which I don't have any, but if I was trading this or if I had some Cardano, I would be selling at this very, very significant resistance line at 6 cents, 0.06 cents. I'm not saying it's gonna get there. I'm saying if it gets there, I would for sure be getting out of there. If I was in profit because I have been buying supports here, I wouldn't be selling my long-term holdings, but if I was trading this, I would for sure be exiting at the level of 6 cents because look, it's the, you know, the main resistance line from here, the last breakdown that we had with capitulation. So this is going to be a very strong line, so I would be selling there for sure if we get there. That's all that I got for you today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow right here. Bye.